Welcome back to Money Matters. 25-year-old Wainasha Hippolyte is a cashier. She has 3 children, all under the age of 10. She works at a Unipet service station in central Trinidad. Her working hours can run from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. or from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Now, Wainasha tells us it's tough juggling those hours and taking care of her 3 children. She's been a cashier for 4 years, working at different businesses. She says while she lives on paycheck to paycheck, her present job is simply a stepping stone. She would like to open her own business one day. Let's take a look at her story. And how long have you been a cashier?
Say like for the past 4 years now. Yeah, for the past
Has
4
that
years
been
now.
your first and only job, or have you had other jobs?
I had other jobs before. I used to work at Rituals in Shogunas. I used to work at Bluegrass and Price Plaza. Yeah.
What are your hours like being a cashier at a gas station that's almost like 24/7?
One more hours is like 6 to 2, 2 to 10, and 10 to 6.
Do you have kids?
Yes, I have 3 kids. I have a twin which is 5 years and my oldest son is 7 years.
You've switched jobs quite a bit over the last couple of years. Has it been because of salary or convenience in terms of being able to take care of your kids? What?
Convenience, you can say both convenience and salary.
How do you get by in terms of taking care of your kids and managing with the salary that you make?
It's a struggle, to tell you the honest truth, it's a struggle because most of the time you can start living from paycheck to paycheck. Like I have school fee to pay, daycare fee to pay, lessons fee to pay from a 7-year-old, and then I help out my mom because I live with my mom. And it's a kind of big family, so it's basically a struggle.
What's your take-home pay like on a monthly basis, on average?
On a monthly basis, you could say like roughly 3,500 somewhere there.
So in addition to your bills and taking care of your kids, what about groceries? You live with your mom, so do you have to pay rent or mortgage or anything?
I have to help out with the appliances and stuff. I have to help to pay like light bill, cable bill, and stuff like that.
Fuel prices have gone up 3 times over the last year. You've seen some maxi taxis, they've also increased their prices depending on where you go. Have you had to deal with that as well?
Well, I try to refrain from dealing with that because, like to say, like I live in Shogunas, right? So from Shogunas to town is $11. If I used to take my 3 kids to town with me, it'll be 11 times 4, and that'll be kind of hard on me. So I don't really go that much. School, work, home, and that's it. That's about it.
Do you know that the country is going through an economic downturn right now, and people are also losing their jobs? And the cost of living is going up. Are you seeing that from where you sit?
Yes, I feel in the brunt of it every single day because for one, we're trying is how to buy snacks for the week. And then after, we have fruits, you have to buy fruits. You have to pay transport to go to school, to and from school. And like every time you go in the grocery, something going up $2 or $3 more. And it's like just ridiculous. So me, I don't really make a whole grocery bill. I just go pick up today for today and think of tomorrow for tomorrow. And I don't really make a whole grocery list to say like I'm making groceries for the month or something like that because with my salary, it can't really work like that for me.
Does your salary last for the entire month or does it run out before the end of the month?
Well, we get paid fortnightly. And most of the time I get paid today, my money finished today or by tomorrow, it's done. Time I pay my bills, time I pay lessons fee, school fee, time I give my mother something to help out in the house, that is it.
Are you able to save?
Not one drop. I just always say God work in mysterious ways. Sometimes I won't have the money and then I might get a call from a friend or my sister and it just happened for me, so I'll say by the grace of God.
What is your next step?
My goal really is to, from here, do something better for myself. I want to open my own business so I can be closer to maturing. So for me, I want to be able to go back to school, finish, get my education and move on from there, try to open my own business.
What kind of business are you thinking of?
Well, I like children a lot, so I plan to open a daycare. Since I left school, I tried to do extra classes and stuff like that, but with my working schedule and my 3 kids to maintain, I can't really afford to to stop work and then go back to class because remember that I get sleep out and stuff.
What kind of classes are you planning to do?
Well, I was taking maths and English.
And this is at the high school level, or?
Yeah, at the high school level.
Yeah. Were you able to finish high school?
Yes, I was able to finish high school, but at the time, I wasn't really, like coming down to exam time and stuff, I wasn't really focused.
Because you work different shifts and early morning, late night. What is it like leaving your kids at home?
It's real hard for me because, as I said before, most of the time I leave to go to work. My son will be crying, saying, "Mommy, why you have to go to work now? Why you can't stay home, crying by the park?" And I'll be like, "No, I have to go to work because I have to buy this, ask me for stuff." So I just always say I just try my best to give my children everything that is over what I never have. So it's real hard for me sometimes, like mostly in the night, when you can see a parent supposed to be cuddling with the children in the night, I have to leave to come to work on a 10 to 6 to finish in the morning.
Today, that was a really interesting and enlightening interview.
Yes, and there are also many people like Wainasha. And as she said in the interview, that her salary might not be sufficient to go through the entire month to be able to take care of her kids, but it's worth, at the end of the day, she has to be able to take care of them. And she said it's a stepping stone.
And she obviously has a plan for her future.
Yes, she wants to be able to open her own business, and that keeps her going. I mean, imagine you have 3 small children and all under the ages of 10, and you're leaving them at 10 o'clock at night to go to work, and then she gets home just in time to get them ready off at school. It's definitely not easy, but like we said, there are a lot of people like her, and during these tough economic times, she's just glad to be able to have a stable job at this point in time.
It really would be interesting, I think, to find out how many people live on less than $6,000 a month.
Yeah, I think we'd be surprised at the amount of people and,
Yeah.
and just how they get by with food, cost of living, food items, everything going up.
Good.
Well, that's it for this week's episode of Money Matters. I'm Judy Kanhai.
And I'm Anthony Wilson.
Have a great evening.